A couple of weeks ago when I was looking for airfares to Brazil, I found a great tool for searching for inexpensive and convenient flights, and it's called Google Flights. So basically it works like this. You put in the airport that you want to leave from, in my case it's Victoria. Put the airport you want to go to, Sao Paulo, hit enter, and it brings up the least expensive flights that it can find for you. And we'll put in the dates that I want to go. My ideal dates for traveling are January 23rd. Let's see here, it's a Saturday. And ideally, I'd like to come back on February the 6th. So I'll scroll forward, February 6th. Click on that day, and it's loading, as you can see here. Still loading, looking for the least expensive airfares for me. And it looks like the least expensive airfare is $1,328, which isn't bad. But when we look, it looks like the travel time is 61 hours, which is crazy. In terms of travel time and price, probably the best deal that we can find here is $1,733. 20 hours isn't bad for travel time. $1,700 is a little bit more than I was hoping to spend. But you note there's a date tip here. It says save $549 if you leave on Sunday, January 24th. So $779 does sound a lot better. So I'm going to click on that, take a look at the flight there. And looks like the $779 flight is a 34-hour travel time, which isn't great. It's not 61 hours, but it's definitely not 19 or 20 hours. So you know what, that's not bad, but I'm going to see if maybe I can do a little bit better. And one of the ways that you can check out other flights and look for the best deals on flights is to click on your departure date and then click on the flexible date button. And when you do that, it takes a few seconds to load, but it'll load the prices for tickets on all the dates around the one that you've selected. So, like I said, it does take a little bit to fill up here. Our date there is definitely the least expensive, but we'll see here in a second if there are any that are less expensive. And like I said, sometimes it can take a little bit for it to fill in. We've got another date there, January 26th to February 9th, that's cheaper. January 21st, oh, there's a good one. January 21st coming back on February 9th. That is quite a bit cheaper. Oh, there's a couple there. You know what, I'm going to scroll down a day and over a couple of days just to see if there are any more airfares around there that have those real good prices. But worst case, we've got January 21st. Well, you know what, I think that's probably about as good as we're going to do. I'm going to click on that, click Finished. Now we can see here it loaded those dates. We're still Victoria to Sao Paulo, January 21st to January 9th. And, ooh, that's 19 hours. That looks a lot better for flight time, and it's $719. So I'm going to click on that. That's the departure flight. Looks like it's Victoria, Seattle, Seattle, Dallas, Dallas to Sao Paulo. And then we have to select a return flight. The return flight is 22 hours. That's still not bad. So click on that. That's Sao Paulo, Dallas, Dallas, Seattle, Seattle, Victoria. And you can see here, Google doesn't sell the tickets. It says to book this, we need to go to American Airlines. So I'm going to click on that. And there's the ticket, $718.26 Canadian on those dates. So that is a very good deal. We go back to the Google Flight site. There's one other feature I want to show you. If you click on the date again, there's another button there. It's Price Graph. And it shows you the different prices for the length of trip you've selected. And you can see there's a sweet spot for traveling that's January 19th to January 10th for a 19-day trip. And the prices bounce around, but that looks like that's the best deal. So if my travel dates are flexible, which they are, that is the least expensive time that I'm going to be able to find. If we go back here, we can see the most expensive travel times are right around Christmas, which is what you'd expect. Now there's one other feature that I wanted to show you, and that is Explore Destinations. If we click on that, it opens up a world map, and I can look at the price to travel to a whole bunch of different destinations. Let's say, for example, I was interested in traveling in somewhere. I'll just zoom in first here. So I'm interested in maybe going to Mexico, Belize, Cancun, somewhere around there. I'll just zoom in here, and it'll show me the prices for tickets for different cities in the area that I'm looking for on the map. And it takes a little while to update. But Cancun, for example, is $590. Belize is $780. If you click on a city, Cozumel, for example, it's loading. So the price is $755. But you can see here, it gives me a graph so I can see, oh, there's, if I go, January 15th, I can get a ticket for $579, which is a better deal. Or let's say, I'm thinking maybe Mazatlan, or I'll click on Mazatlan there. It didn't have a price loaded for me, but I'll click on it, and it looks like that's $779. That's quite a bit more. So I'll click on Puerto Vallarta. That's $615. That's a bit more. But I notice if I go, if I leave on January 12th, it's $538, or $527 if I leave on January 22nd. Anyways, an interesting tool for searching for inexpensive and convenient airfares, and I hope this video has been helpful for you. Take care.